The Co-ed League in Portland is a league in which you can sign up as co-ed competitive or co-ed recreational. And what we're trying to do in Portland is not have the two types of teams play each other. Co-ed recreational is what it sounds like. It's a team of men and women that are out there just recreationally. They might have one really good player that's sort of the base of the team and maybe a couple good athletes, but for the most part they're just a recreational team. They might have women on the team or men on the team who've never played before, and this is their weekly workout or something new to them. But again, the co-ed recreational is distinctly different than co-ed competitive. Now, for co-ed competitive, it's what it sounds like. It's players that played basketball in their life before. The women are very good, the men are very good, and the teams are pretty competitive. In fact, the co-ed competitive teams are so good at ball movement and the understanding of the game, and they have experienced players to where they can actually play men's teams and do. So when you sign up in Portland for co-ed, if you sign up for co-ed recreational, we hope to only give you games against each other, even if that means, and it will, repeat matchups. But if you sign up for co-ed competitive, you'll actually play just co-ed competitive and men's teams, which always works out because co-ed competitive equals our men's C League typically. So that's the expectation. If you look on your schedule and you're in one of those two divisions and you see we might have scheduled you incorrectly, always feel free to text us and double check our rationale. Maybe it turns out that we're doing it on purpose because one of the teams is starting to play well or something. But in general, your expectation is if you sign up for co-ed recreational, you're only going to play co-ed recreational and you'll have repeat matchups. And to restate the competitive, you'll only play co-ed competitive and you'll play men's teams. Now, how do you come up with a champion out of that scenario? Well, the co-ed recreational will have their own champion and the co-ed competitive will have their own champion. Co-ed competitive will be based on the top 4 teams based on ranking. So someone might be in the top 4 teams that doesn't even have a winning record because maybe we put them against really good men's teams and they got beat quite a few times, but they're still in the top 4 of co-ed competitive based on our feeling and how their schedule went. So your goal, if you are competing for a championship, is to finish in the top 4 rankings of co-ed competitive to be invited to that tournament. Same with co-ed recreational. Now be careful, if you're co-ed recreational and you're trying to win and you start to be good, you're going to get bumped up. And it's a pretty big difference between the two skill levels.